Right, welcome back. Let's do question 7b. If a second circle with equation, we're given the equation here, is an x-intercept at x is equal to 7. Determine whether these circles intersect each other. So what I've done here, I've tried to sketch these two circles. Remember, the first circle with center P, we dealt with it in question 7a. We're given the equation of this circle, and then we managed to find the equation of this circle in the general equation way, using completing the square. And then from that, we established that the coordinates of the center will be 5, -7, and then the radius is 5, right? So now it says if the second circle with this equation, and then he has an x-intercept at x is equal to 7, meaning maybe something like that, isn't it? Right, we want to find out if these two circles intersect or not. Right, if these two circles will intersect, how can we do this? We can find the distance between the two centers, right, using the distance formula, right? And then we're going to find the radius of this new circle. We can use this point that we're given, the center, and also this point, the coordinates of the center coming from this. That's where you get the coordinates of the center there. So you can find the distance or the length of the radius. We have the radius from the previous circle, the circle in 7a, which is 5. You can use the distance formula if you want, but from the equation we know that it's going to be 5. So now, the distance between the two centers should be greater than the sum of the radii for these circles not to intersect. But if the distance between the two circles is shorter than the sum of the two radii, then it means the two circles are intersecting. Let me just highlight this. Right, let's say we have this distance here, right? Let's say maybe it's 20. And then we have the radius here. Let's say it is what? Maybe 4. I'm just giving an example. And then this radius here is 5. You see that? So it means the total of the two radii will be 9, isn't it? The distance between the two centers is greater than the sum of the radii. So it means the two circles will not intersect. But let's say the radius of this one is, for example, let's say 17, and then this one is 5. And then if you say 17 plus 5, we have 22. And then you find that this one, the distance between the centers is 20. And then it means what? The circles will be intersecting. What we're going to do here is to find the length of the radii. We have this one already, is 5. And then we need to find this one, right? And then we add these two, and then compare them to the distance between the two centers, right? And then if the distance between the two centers is greater than the sum of the radii, then the two circles are not intersecting, okay? Let's start by finding the radius of the new circle. So we're going to use the distance formula. So let's say radius of the new circle is going to be 7 minus 4. We do that squared, then plus 0 minus 3, and then squared. And then what do we get? We get 3 root 2. Right, it means this one is 3 root 2. And then let's find the total length of the two radii. So it's going to be small r plus bigger R. It's going to be 3 root 2 plus 5. Okay, what do we get? 3 root 2 plus 5. We get 5 plus 3 root 2, which is roughly 9,24 in 2 decimal places, roughly. Okay, so this is the sum of the two radii. Let's find the distance between the two centers. 5 minus 4, then squared plus -7 minus 3 squared, and then you get root 101, which is roughly 10,05, right? So it means the distance between the two centers is greater than the sum of the two radii. So these two circles will not intersect. So you can write your reason. The distance between the two centers is greater than the sum of the two radii. That would be your answer.